Question number 7, Sarah Dowie.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Transport and asks, what progress has the government made on its accelerated regional roading programme?
Speaker.
Honourable Simon Bridges.
Mr Speaker, great progress is being made. First up, the government is committing up to $80 million to accelerate 5 critically important regional projects in Northland, the East Coast, Taranaki, Canterbury and Otago. As but some examples, work's already underway on the East Coast to improve and make safer opportunities for passing on State Highway 35 north of Gisborne at Panico Hill and Wallace Hill. Work's also underway on the reconstruction of the historically dangerous Normanby Overbridge in South Taranaki. I visited with my colleague, Honourable Chester Burrows, and of course work on the Akarama Curves realignment project in Northland is underway. Mr Speaker, once completed, these projects and others will provide safer and more reliable road journeys for motorists in the regions.
Supplementary question, Sarah Dowie.
To the Minister, how will the accelerated regional roading programme improve single-lane bridging infrastructure in the regions?
Mr
Honourable
Speaker.
Simon Bridges.
Well, bridges are important, Mr Speaker. That's why the accelerated regional roading program includes quite a number of bridge upgrades. As but a couple of examples, work to replace the single-lane Kawarau Falls Bridge near Queenstown with a new 2-lane bridge is planned to start in the middle of this year, and I look forward to being part of that. Also, investigation work has also been accelerated for the replacement of the single-lane Motu Bridge near Gisborne, as well as the single-lane Taramako Road rail bridge on the west coast of the South Island.
Supplementary question, Dennis O'Rourke.
When will the Minister come clean with the people of Wellsford, Tahana and Northland generally that the government actually has no route through the Dome Valley and no idea whatsoever when construction could begin on the Wellsford to Warkworth section of the new motorway?
Honourable Simon Bridges.
Mr Speaker, the member is talking nonsense. We've been over this last week and it's old news. I won't rehearse the arguments, Mr Speaker. Suffice to say, we know that on this side of the House, we back the regions with hundreds, in fact billions of dollars worth of projects that matter in those regions. Where on this side, all we hear is carping because outside of 2 or 3 main cities, they don't care.
Point of order. Dennis O'Rourke.
Mr Speaker, this question was specifically about
Member
a
will
section...
resume his seat. Member will... I've got a very good mind to ask that member to leave the chamber, but I won't because he'll get an advantage on the rest of us to actually watch the cricket. But the member's question, when the member starts a question, why won't the minister come clean, he can expect the sort of answer he got. He'd be better after question time to go back and make his questions far more concise without that sort of innuendo. Question number 8, David Shearer.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Does he stand by his quote regarding the Honourable Tim Gross's bid to the Director General of the World Trade Organisation that if, quote, he decided to put his name in the ring, then the New Zealand government would give him 100% support, unquote, and if so, precisely what support did the government provide to Mr Grosser?